days and it's bad days.
So how's the car doing on this good day this Sunday?
Haven't made a lap in it, so I'll tell you after the race.
He's ready to go, that's right. Well, you've had a lot of success here with the trucks, and you said you love coming here in a cup car. What is it about this track that you love the most?
I think just the success that we've had here in trucks, and to be able to come here and feel comfortable and just get in a good rhythm, and then unfortunately overstep the boundaries. Wish my girlfriend was not calling me. Yeah. Hey Jeff, can you call Amanda please? But just coming here in the trucks and knowing, the history that we've had here, having really good finishes. So looking forward to today's race.
You love Martinsville short track racing?
Yeah, I love short track racing. The fans are always great here, so I appreciate you guys coming out.
We've been here since 6 this morning. They got the greatest fans in NASCAR. They couldn't wait to talk to you. Now, I heard this on a personal note. I heard Chase and Ryan Blaney went to the Metallica concert. Did you join them?
They went because of me.
Oh, I got you. Share a little bit about that. Tell them about a little Metallica.
Yeah, Metallica was fun. I haven't listened to the new stuff, and to be honest with you, I didn't really know many songs. I probably knew 4 or 5, but the performance was interesting and really neat, and that's what the whole crowd was into it. So that was pretty cool to see. When Enter Sandman came on, obviously the place went crazy. So it was a good time. Harvick was there, Paul Menard was there, Matt Kenseth was there. A lot of us, had a good time. We were able to cut loose. We don't get many days like that.
So in your free time, what type of music does Bubba Wallace listen to relax?
About 10 times heavier than Metallica.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hardcore?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do you listen to that before the race?
Yeah, I wish I could listen to it in the car.
Tune that crew chief out sometimes?
Yeah. It gets me in the zone.
Well, a lot of kids out here probably watch your streaming when you're playing video games. Is this a way you really enjoy interacting with all the younger fans?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's a lot of older fans too. No, I'm not calling you all old, but older than the younger ones, and that tune in. So it's pretty neat, and it's a fun way. I love playing video games. I always have since I was a kid. I try to tell Amanda, my girlfriend, that every day, and she still doesn't get it. So she makes fun of me, calls me a nerd. But it's good times.
Absolutely. So what do you want to share with the fans? I know you got a lot to do. You got another interview coming up here at 11. So share with the fans, what does it mean to you, all them standing here? They've been here since 6 this morning.
Yeah, no, it's a huge commitment. So we appreciate you guys. I'm glad the weather's cooperating today. Unlike the spring, that was kind of miserable. And I heard Friday was pretty hectic too with the rain. So glad it's cleared up for today. And we'll see what we can do. We'll come from the back and put on a good show. So love you guys. Appreciate it.
Race fans, give it up for number 43.
I see what you did there, Metallica.
Of course. Yeah. We had to set that up perfectly. I heard you went to Metallica. Tell everybody who does not know that you went to the Metallica concert.
I did. I wouldn't say I went. I got offered a ticket, so I did go, but I did not purchase it myself. I might have left a couple songs early, but it was good. So
that's called wisdom.
Well, I just felt like I'm not hating any of you guys, Metallica fans, and I'm not against it at all, but I just, about half their songs I couldn't hear what they were saying, so I just felt like it was time for me to go, so went ahead and eased on.
So you're coming off a win last week, right? The week before that?
Yeah, it's good.
Right? Tell us a little bit about that win. It's got to feel good, right?
Yeah, it was awesome. Really good week, and Kansas had a great car, and had some things go our way there at the end and whatnot, as I'm sure a lot of you guys watched. But it was had a good car all day, and was able to put ourselves in position to do that. So that was nice. A lot of work to do here today. Had a rough Friday, so Saturday this week. But yeah, we'll try to get it turned around and see what we got.
Well, they the race here last fall. Did you feel the love from all the fans, Martinsville fans, last fall?
Yeah, well, it was great to see that support, and I felt like I saw a lot of it again this spring, which is really cool. So I appreciate all you guys. See a lot of the right 9 hats and Napa hats, and the right stuff. So thank you.
Speaking of number 9 hats, we're all about making dreams come true here at Martinsville. Short track bringing the fans closer to you.
Yeah.
2002, how old were you in 2002?
I was 6 or 7. Yeah.
6 or 7. Well, this gentleman right here, you were sitting in your dad's lap That was your signature.
That is awesome.
In 2002. Can you sign it and make it up to date today?
Yeah.
I got a black one if you need it.
That's really cool. Where were we? Indy. So that was the year he won. The year after he won.
Ladies and gentlemen, making dreams come true here at Martinsville, the ultimate pre-race experience. Chase Elliott, building dreams and changing lives.
There you go. Thanks.
That's a whole nother interview.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool.
That is pretty cool, right? That
Yeah,
kind of touched
so
my
I don't know
heart
if
right
everybody
there.
heard that or not, but so that hat I just signed when I was 6 or 7. He asked me to sign it, and apparently I wrote Chase on there. It wasn't real pretty. It's not pretty either now, but it's scribbled a little better now than it was then, but not much.
That's legendary.
That's really cool.
That's Hall of
Yeah.
Fame kind of stuff right there.
No, I don't know about that, but it's cooler than the norm, that's for sure.
So let's talk about Chase Elliott. When was the first time you knew you wanted to fly?
Wanted to fly.
You fly helicopters, right?
Yeah, a little bit of both, but yeah, my dad's always been really big into aviation and was grew up around racing, very very fortunate and lucky, and was around airplanes and things, and because of that was lucky enough to be in them and kind of see the inner workings of it and watch Dad fly. So that was kind of my interest in it, and as I got older, kind of kept interest in it and was able to pursue that a little bit. So I like it.
So how was it your first time solo, flying solo? Tell us what you were feeling. That had to be scary, right?
Yeah, for anybody who's ever flown, your first solo is like definitely nerve-wracking. For me, my instructor didn't tell me that I was soloing that day. So we started off just a normal lesson and whatnot. We were just doing laps around the airport, and we land, and he said, "I'm going to taxi back over to the hangar." And yeah, sounds good, no worries. Taxi over there. He said, "All right, well, I'm getting out." I said, "You are?" He said, "Yeah, I'm getting out." I was like, "All right, well, here we go." So started taxiing out, and I kind of had this conversation with myself. I was like, "Self, either we're going to get this thing off the ground and get it back, or we're not." So luckily we got it off and back, and here we are. So it worked out.
Wow. Any comparisons from flying to the NASCAR crowd?
Yeah, I mean, I think just the decision making to me, especially when you're flying by yourself, there's no one there to help you make a decision. No one's riding with me in the car to help you make a decision. So you might have some guidance from somewhere, but at the end of the day, you're still making the final call. So you have to think through things a little differently when you're racing versus flying, but still, that final decision that you make is kind of up to you. So yeah, I think there's some similarities there.
Absolutely. Well, you love short track racing.
Yeah.
You love Martinsville. Share with the fans a little bit about you in Martinsville.
Yeah, Martinsville has been it's been either love or hate for me. This is a special place. I ran my first Cup race here in 2015, which did not go over very smoothly. So, had a rough race in 15, had 2 terrible races in 16, 17 had a couple fast cars, had a good run. I guess the best race we've had was the spring of 17, ran 3rd or 4th. But really, aside from that, it's been really hit or miss. And this place is so tough because it's such a rhythm racetrack. It's obviously very small. I mean, you guys are taking up the majority of the front stretch, so which is awesome. And but I did a lot of short track racing. Those of you that have followed me, I raced a lot of asphalt late models and came from racing at places like Pensacola and Montgomery and Mobile and a lot of places around the southeast. But I never raced late model stock cars like they race here. The big late model stock race here is just not something I ever did. I never raced at a place like Martinsville, and honestly, a lot of the short track racetracks that I ran on remind me more of the 1.5 miles that we race on at Cup. They're kind of shaped the same and have some similar tendencies. This is nothing like the places I raced on. So it's been a big learning curve, and I think it still is, but as it showed up yesterday in qualifying, if anybody was watching. So yeah, just have some work to do, and I've enjoyed the challenge, so it's fun, and looking forward to today.
Well, we appreciate you taking the time, the ultimate pre-race NASCAR experience. You want to say any last words to the fans?
Yeah, just thanks, and it's awesome to see you guys out. Like I said, a lot of the right hats and shirts on, which is always good to see. And yeah, we'll try to put on a good show for you guys today. So thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Chase Elliott.
obviously, and wanted to do everything he did. You know, he's was my hero back then. He always is, and always will be. And you know, other than my dad, I really looked up to. You know, when I was kind of getting older and getting into the racing scene, like late models and stuff, Jimmy was winning all those championships. He was going on his tear. You know, as a kid growing up, how can you not want to be like that when you're kind of just getting really serious into racing? So him and Stuart, I was a big fan of. Stuart's been great to our family. And, so those two guys, really my dad, I really look up to. And I had the pleasure of still racing Jimmy today, and I got to race Tony in his last year. That was a dream come true. But between those three guys, I definitely looked up to and tried to follow after.
Fantastic, that's for sure. Another question back here. Go ahead, my man.
Hi, Ryan. My question for you is, how are your sales going for Plains for Ladies?
I don't know. They're blowing up, I guess you could say. And I just thought of that. And that's a good sales pitch. But now they're going okay. You know, you send them to a couple houses and people don't like it. Business kind of goes.
What's the backstory here?
You don't know Blaney's
Blaney's
Balloons? This is the problem. You know, we don't advertise at all. We have no advertising dollars.
Glass case of
And that's the problem. Sponsorship nowadays is tough. But Blaney's Balloons, I gotta tell you another time.
Okay, we'll do that. Stay tuned.
We don't fill them with helium. We fill them with something else.
Oh, okay. We've got a final question. Go ahead. Final question right there.
Ryan, you were talking about telling people, with your other drivers, about things you don't really want people talking about not driving. So what are 3 things you would like people to know about you that have nothing to do with driving?
Oh, well, that's a good one. Well, you can go on my eHarmony profile and find out on those things. No, I like long walks on the beach and jazz music and yeah, pumpkin spice lattes and stuff like that. No, I don't know. 3 things that I want people to know about me that they might not know. Let's see. That's really hard. That's asking a lot. And I don't know, man. I really don't know. There's things that I'm thinking of, but I don't want to say. I like puppies. Who doesn't? You know. I don't like cats. I'm allergic to cats, so I have a problem.
You got the allergies. Okay,
And
that's fine.
I love shooting crossbows. That's one of my favorite things.
Really?
Yeah. I went hunting with Jim Burton Thursday in Virginia, and we were going to kill this like 350 pound black bear with a crossbow, and don't miss. And he never came, man. He never showed up. Sat there for 4 hours, but that's something I like. I like shooting crossbows, whether it's at foam blocks or bears or deer or something. They're fun, man. If you ever shot a crossbow before, they're awesome. They're like cheating. It's like cheat codes.
It's like a hype up, yeah.
It's great. It's a rifle with no kickback. It's pretty amazing.
That is cool.
Ladies
Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Blaney joining us.